Hi, everybody. We are 5 days out from the JAHealing Gardening and Self-Sufficiency Workshop. I want to put that out there first. Check out JAHealing.com or get to their social media pages, Instagram or Facebook, to pre-register for our workshop event. It'll be this Saturday, August 7th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is my time. You can purchase one or all of the workshops, or you can purchase them all together. The last three of these, we've done 5 in a row, so this will be the next 3. This is the last 3. But you can also purchase the next 3 and get a discount. They just released that information yesterday, I think. So you can do that. Gardening will de-stress you. De-stress with gardening. And aside from the obvious de-stressing that gardening for self-sufficiency, gardening food crops to make sure that you are no longer reliant upon the system and you have food in your backyard in case you're unable to get it. Essentials, right? That is a huge stressor, especially right now with our very uncertain times. Fall's approaching, and in many places you're unable to really grow much food in the fall and the winter, or maybe you feel like you can't. There are a lot of crops I'm just seeding this week for my fall crops. Things that are cold hardy that will be just fine out in the cold all the way through up to the snow. So it's a huge de-stressor that you know you've got food in your backyard or the food is coming. And you've done a little bit of prep for next season, because who knows how you're going to feel after winter, right? Who knows how stretched we all are going to be come spring when you're chomping at the bit to get some, fresh stuff and some essentials that maybe we weren't be able to get all winter. So we'll see how things go. I hope it's not terrible, but I have heard it's going to be much worse than last year. So that was bad for a lot of people. So if it's going to be worse, we have to plan ahead, guys. So yes, gardening will de-stress you. Agreed. Saving good seeds relieves stress, doesn't it, though? For sure, because you know you've got that in your game plan, right? Cold hardy veggies for where we are. I mean, I'm in zone 6, so we're southern Ontario in Canada, and there's a lot of places that are much warmer than me and can do a lot better with a lot more variety of foods that they can plant. But here we're able to grow, hardy leaf crops, cold hardy stuff like cabbages and Brussels sprouts and broccoli and cauliflower and kohlrabi and spinaches and radishes. I like to eat the greens from the radishes, so I think of greens for radishes. But yes, root crops like radishes, turnips, beets, things like that. Carrots, get them in the ground. If you get them in the ground now, you're going to have a nice harvest come the end of the season. All as well. They may not be huge vegetables, but you're going to get them, and you'll have tons of greens for the top too that you can eat. They're all edible. What else am I seeding? Lettuces, lots of lettuce. Lettuce isn't going to get you through the winter though. You want to concentrate on hardy crops, things that are going to store. Turnips, beets, stuff like that. That's important to keep on hand. We do canning, we do dehydrating, we do pressure canning, and I dry a lot of my herbs. I dry a lot of greens to make sure we have powders and flours and stuff like that. So it's doable. Kohlrabi is a strange veg, right? But it's like 2 veggies in one. It's awesome. I love kohlrabi. I love the purple. It's so pretty. But kohlrabi takes a little bit longer. However, you're going to get the greens from the kohlrabi, so it's all fine and dandy. But yes, it's kind of a strange vegetable, isn't it? But I love it. I love me some kohlrabi. I can't be mad at anything that I grow. I don't think I've grown anything that I didn't like. But I'm just like that. I love fruits and vegetables. I love to try new things. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm a chef too, right? So that's my original stuff, right? I do cooking shows. This is just me trying to supplement my information to you, because I feel like it's so very important, and I feel like more people need to be talking about it. More people need to give you real hands-on experience and information, honest, authentic information that can get you somewhere quickly. Okay? I think that's so important, because there's so much smoke and mirrors out there, and no one has time to be wasting, and no one has the money to be wasting right now on things that aren't going to work. So get some information from someone that lives in your hardiness zone, okay? So we're a 6. We just got bumped up from a 5B just like last year, I think. So yes, climate change is real. We're getting a little warmer here. There's a lot for us to be able to plant, and it's amazing. We can plant a little bit earlier, we can plant a little bit later, so that's great. Plus, if you endeavor to try and build a cold frame or a greenhouse or a hoop house or just cover your rows of vegetables, you can extend your growing season a lot. Just by keeping that ice and snow off when it finally hits, if you can just cover that up with some poly or that fabric, you can extend your harvesting. You can keep that. The best place to store your fruits and vegetables are in the ground or on the plant, in my opinion, until you're ready to deal with them canning or doing whatever you're doing. So being able to store them outside until you're ready to bring them in, that's fantastic. Plus it keeps them at the optimum nutrition level, right? I'm looking at some really pretty eggplants here. I've got some beautiful flowers. You walk through the sea of amaranth, and underneath I've got all kinds of flowers. I've got spices and herbs, and I've got eggplants growing in here. I've got peppers growing in here. The permaculture gardening, I think, is such an awesome way to garden. Just saying. It has brought me more joy than any other way of gardening. Now, I do like looking at straight rows of perfect vegetables. There's a time and place for that. But right now, for what I'm trying to accomplish, from what I'm trying to teach you, getting the most amount of food in a small amount of space. Not everyone lives on a farm. I don't live on a farm. I don't. But I produce a lot of food for my small space. So, yes, de-stressing with gardening. Today I had a hard day. Today was a difficult day in my personal life, I guess. And my escape is gardening. So aside from being de-stressing, knowing you have a backup plan and knowing that you guys are good, gardening will help you de-stress. A huge problem going on right now is mental illness, okay? We have been stretched. We've been spread like too little butter over too much toast. Everyone is on their last leg, like you don't know when the last straw is going to be that broke the camel's back. Getting outside in nature and getting that fresh air, thinking about something other than the craziness and chaos in your life, it will literally help you wash that away. You can be in the garden, even if it's just 10 minutes. Just get out there, pull some weeds or something, plant something, whatever you got to do. Go smell the flowers. Go look at your vegetables. It really does perk up your mood. Yes. There are some hybrid types, though, however, that I do. I'm streaming, Mom. Everybody wants me as soon as I stream. I do like some hybrid varieties just because they look really pretty, but I may not save the seeds from them. And sometimes you don't get a good crop, right? But yes, the heirloom varieties are definitely the best. And if you're able to save those seeds generation after generation, that's fabulous. But even if you don't have generation after generation seeds, that's okay too. Start your own heirloom. So you're going to collect the seeds from your healthiest, most lovely plants that were the most prolific and the most amazing, or the most different and unique that you thought was really cool. You save those seeds, you plant them again the next year, you do the same thing. So in other words, you're selecting those heirloom seeds to save, and you're going to have a nice, healthy strain of seeds for your future. Not only that, I mean, you're starting the heirloom, right? So who knows, your grandchildren's grandchildren may be planting grandma, great-great-great-great-grandma Kimberly's eggplants or something else, cabbages or whatever. But I do tend to really enjoy ordering seeds, especially because we're a zone 6 here. I really like to order seeds that are like heirloom Russian varieties, heirloom Ukrainian varieties, things of that Eastern European area. They have some really great European heirloom seeds that grow prolifically, that are beautiful, hardy plants. Many of them are cold hardy. They just grow well. I've ordered seeds from this one lady, And I've ordered a lot of seeds from her, in fact. And I don't think there's one pack of seeds I got from her that haven't come up and didn't do well. So explore different regions of the earth that have similar climatic zones to you and look for some really cool heirloom varieties of fruits and vegetables. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised how awesome they are. And it's a really great addition to your repertoire and just something different. I mean, you can get bored of just planting the same cabbage every year and the same this and the same that. I need some spice in my life. Well, and then I'm a chef too, so I'm always looking for new and different and wonderful things, and adding different colors and stuff like that. I do know that varieties of vegetables that are darker in color, the blues, the blacks, the purples, the dark magenta, and the reds are have more antioxidants in them. They have more chemicals in them that are really, really good for you. So if I can have a choice between a green cabbage or a purple cabbage, I will choose the purple cabbage more often than not. Simply because there's more nutrients in there. There's more of what we need, okay? I do grow the other varieties as well, but I do try to make sure that I am including those dark purple, dark blue, dark black, all those dark colors into the repertoire, okay? Berries and things like that. That's important to have in your body. Fights cancer, fights stress. You're de-stressing with gardening. So other than that, yeah, de-stressing with gardening. I mean, it let me just breathe today. Even if you don't feel like you really got anything done, sometimes I just feel like I'm out here and I'm just spinning my wheels, but I feel better for being out here and trying to get something done, getting my hands in the soil, getting some fresh air. Even if it's raining, I don't mind that rain. It's replenishing. It's rejuvenating. We should bottle it. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today is de-stressing. So make sure you're de-stressing by growing some food. De-stress your life. Make sure you're saving some seeds, just like Prep For It said. And de-stress, get out here. Clear your mind. Press the restart button for the day or the afternoon or the morning or that hour. Whatever you may need. When you're frustrated and you just can't take it anymore, get outside. Do a little something in the garden. Okay? You'll benefit for it. Anyway, that's it. 5 days out. Please pre-register. Come talk to me about homesteading. Ask me questions about greenhouses and composting and recycling stuff and building chicken coops or growing vegetables or whatever it is you want to ask me about gardening and self-sufficiency. It's a really great group of people. Please come out. It's not just for women. It's for men too. It's for the couples, for anyone that wants to come and learn, genuinely learn about how the heck are we going to get out of this system and make sure that we're okay. Come talk to me. Come talk to us. It's a good time too. It's not just all do. It's really a lot of fun. We have a really good time. We joke around and it's fun. All right. I hope to see you guys. So be sure that you're a champion in your kitchen or on your homestead or wherever you are today. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Thank you for stopping by and watching as well. Thanks, guys.